Good morning, folks. Welcome to a new edition of Wayne's Life. Please like and subscribe and share my videos. Today I'm just going out for a walk, do a bit of exercise, head toward my destination. It's very quiet this morning, Easter Sunday. And I'm just basically here to talk about what happened in the course this week regarding women's ruling. And you know what? I finally think the British government has finally got something right. And this should have happened all around the world. Because biologically, a woman is a woman. A man is a man. We're born with similar genetics, but a woman is a woman and a man is a man. Yeah, we have people who are transgender, who are not happy in their bodies, which is a natural human thing. And obviously people are going to have sex changes and all sorts of stuff to make themselves obviously feel better or to fit in that part of society. But to be honest, you can't really change what society, what life has given you, even though you've changed it. Are you a doctor or something else? But a woman is a woman and a man is a man. A man is physically stronger than a woman. Naturally genetic stronger than a woman. Yeah, a woman can do equal stuff that a man can do, but a man is still stronger than a woman. So to be honest, when they brought these laws out in 2004 for transgenders to basically go places where women go, do things that women do, I thought the law at the time was a bit sus. I don't think it was right to actually have a man and a woman basically using the same urinals at the same time. Well, an ex-man or an ex-female, which is transgender. Because to be truthful, women's supposed to have rights. And I think it's only fair that a woman has rights, because a lot of women's rights are taken away from them, especially in the home, by some different cultures in life. So, i.e. when you see sports on TV and you see transgender men fighting women, and you can see the muscle capacity, you can see the strength of the man who's now transgender, and basically it's like a man fighting a woman, because you've still not lost your muscle strength, you've still got your muscle density, you're still basically stronger than a woman. So to me that isn't right. And like they've been campaigning for transgender to not running in sprint races, long distance races, taking up boxing and stuff like that against women, because transgender means you basically changed your gender, and you're still going to be a lot stronger than your opponent. Morning. So when they passed this bill the other day, a lot of people are unhappy. Obviously, the transgender ruling, the people are basically saying the law was passed, now the law's been changed. But a lot of women are saying the law was never passed in 2004. What gives you the rights? Transgender people can still go anywhere they want to go to. It's not stopping them from living a daily life. It's just basically stopping them from basically being in the same room, like i.e. toilets, i.e. sports, because it's not equal. It's not equal because, like I said, a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and that's how it should. That's how it's always been. It's a lovely morning today. Beautiful morning, but how long will the weather last? I don't know how long this weather will last. But the streets need a good sweeping anyway. So I think, to me, I think the judge has got it right by passing that law. I know there's going to be a lot of unhappy people seeing the video. A lot of unhappy people around the UK, transgender people, who think that they're being targeted and left out. But unfortunately, the law is the law. And it's high time they passed a law that basically protected women, i.e. in certain spaces, you know. Also, it's like, I also think that vice versa, a woman changing into a man should not be in the same spaces as well. And this is what the transgender law means. Basically, both sexes cannot compete, i.e. a man being changed into a woman, or a woman changed into a man. Imagine a woman who changed into a man fighting against a male in a boxing ring or jiu-jitsu or kickboxing. No matter how good she is, she will never win. She won't win, and she could get herself hurt pretty badly, or he could get himself hurt pretty badly. I better be careful what I say, because no matter how strong you are and how flexible you are, you're not going to win. Beautiful trees are coming up. You can tell it's summertime, approaching summertime. It's a busy road. I don't want to get myself knocked over. Coming on to Quinney Crescent. Better cross this road quickly, or the tractor gets me. So, basically, the law has been passed. Big marches already, big massive marches in London already outside Parliament. Basically, unhappy people. Obviously, people are not going to be happy. But me personally, I think this is the correct law that they have passed. It's the correct law they've passed. I was watching the Olympic Games, World Athletic Championship, and I can't remember the athlete who was in there. He was transgender. He has every right to take part, but at that time, the transgender person who won it, he became Olympic champion. And you can see by the strength and the shoulders and the arms, and you can even still see the Adam's apple, that this person should not have been there. It was just so disadvantaged for the female boxer. He was good, but she was never going to beat the transgender boxer. I don't want to sound biased, I don't want to sound evil. I think everyone is equal to whatever they do in life, i.e. if you're transgender or you're not transgender, or you're male or you're gay or you're heterosexual. Everyone's got their own views in life, you know. But I think this is a law that was passed correctly. Passed correctly. A woman is a woman and a man is a man. Someone who changed the body to be transgender used to be a man. He's still got a lot of his strength left in his body. You know, it's not nice. Say for instance, if a transgender goes into a toilet and he's still got his bits below, and a woman who's a not born natural woman sees that, she's going to be thinking, what the heck is this? Because it's like a male coming into your private space. If the tackle's taken off, different ball game. But what women are fighting for is the rights that they are born women, and it's unfair to see a woman being bashed up in the boxing ring, outridden in cycling, in sports, their confined spaces taken up by transgender people who basically are a lot stronger than them. Also, a female turning into a man is exactly the same. No one stops you from going to places, into public places, or no one's like putting transgender people down. Just they're passing a law to basically protect females in spaces. The brewery's pumping out some serious gases. It's a lovely Sunday. Lovely Sunday morning. Everywhere's closed till 11 o'clock. Nowhere is open till 11 o'clock. It's Easter Sunday. It's a beautiful morning, very mild. Weather is so nice. You got a wood pigeon there. I love wood pigeons. Wood pigeon. I love seeing wood pigeons. They're just so cool and calm, like a bit laid back like me. There he goes. I can remember last year I was in my garden and planting pumpkins and stuff, and I couldn't believe when I moved the big pumpkin leaves, and underneath that was two baby wood pigeons, and for about a month I looked after them, and the mother would come down and fly down and feed them, and I made sure that them birds managed to fly away. Week by week I watched the wood pigeons till they started flapping the wings to on the fence. And one day, one flew off, and the next day, when one was still there, the day after that, he flew off. And they came back again for about 2 days, both of them, and then they both left. I didn't see him again. Yeah, didn't see him again. Nice bit of. I like walking amongst trees and stuff. It's great. Yeah. It's Sunday morning. There's another wood pigeon there. But I do recall what I was saying regarding what the judge passed the other day regarding transgender ruling, women's spaces, and I think most women will feel aggrieved and happy. Will be feeling happy that the judges passed these rulings, because I think it's only right, i.e. in sports, especially sports and other stuff, that women have their own spaces. You know, a woman is born naturally with a women's genes who are different from a man. We have certain genes that are the same, but our strength is a lot different to a woman. And with transgenders competing in sports against women, I find it very, very unfair. Very unfair. Using the same toilets, I find it very unfair. Mingling together, we're all humans. But there's certain barriers that should not be crossed. I know transgender people probably think I'm being unfair to them, but no. I think that you've got the same rights as me regarding every single thing that's going on in the world. But I think taking up a woman's space or fighting with a woman is like, to me, someone who's got twice as much strength. A transgender person who's changed into a woman has got twice as much strength as an average woman. Even though some women are very, very strong, don't get me. Some women are very, very strong and can handle themselves, but it's an unfair playing ground. Unfair playing ground. That's what I think, and that's what I think in my game. And I think the judge has passed that law correctly, and I hope that law lasts for some time. The pigeons are here. So the people marching yesterday, a lot of people turned out in droves marching yesterday, and it'd be nice to see marches around certain things that you know what I mean, that you could really that we really understand. That was a big march yesterday. That was a fastly march put together for people standing up for their rights. Everyone's got the right to march. No one's saying that they haven't got the right to march. That is fair play. You can march and you can get your voice. And that's what the UK is all about. We all have opinions. It's freedom of speech. And they had their freedom of speech yesterday, which I think is fair. But this law has finally been passed to protect women and give women back a bit of their dignity. And I think, not saying that all transgender go out there beating up people, because they don't. Or they don't beat people, because most of them don't. But I've seen it. I've seen arguments between transgender women and women. I've seen it in the boxing ring. I've seen it on TV. Where I work, the toilets, you see transgenders, people going to the toilets. I have no say in that department, but I think shared spaces, a woman should be in one space and a man should be in one space. Maybe they probably going to start making transgender toilets only, which I think may be best required. But I think on the 2025 laws, I think the correct law was passed yesterday. And I don't really applaud any judges at all. But I think this judge that did that was brave, and he passed a law to protect women's dignity. A woman is a woman. Simple as, no ifs or buts. A woman is a woman. So guys, please like and subscribe my videos, and please share. I'm going to go and do some training now. It's a lovely Sunday. Stay blessed, look after yourself, and we'll meet again. Stay blessed. This is Wynn's Life. Take care, guys. And keep following, like and subscribe my videos, and please share. Thanks.